Hello from Nashville. I'm here visiting my sister. I'm gonna go rent a bike. We're gonna go pick it up. So I'm renting a 2021 Honda Rebel from Twisted Roads. We gotta go. Wow, look at that. Okay, I just got approved through the app to take out my new ride. I have this bike for 2 days and I can't wait to ride it around. I'm gonna start slow in the neighborhood. It's a 500, so I'm definitely comfortable with that. My bike's a 650 at home in Massachusetts. I fell in love with Honda Rebels when I took the motorcycle safety course because they had Rebels there, and it's like pretty much what I learned to ride on. Like, I learned to really ride on my bike, but I learned to get comfortable riding a bike like through the motorcycle safety course.
Get her rumbling.
Sorry, I handed that to you so weird. Different. It's quiet. Sorry, I should have warned you. So this bike has 5 gears, I believe. Ooh, is there might be one of those things that tells you what gear you're in. Oh, it does. Look at it. I'm excited about this because my bike's from the 80s. Let's see how many gears there are. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gears.
That's dope.
Cool. And let's see how easy neutral is to find. Oh, so easy, dude. Man, I'm gonna want this.
Yeah, you're gonna buy this. Call the hubby.
Justin, I want a Rebel.
It's in this year's budget, right?
He's gonna be like, I knew you were gonna want it. All right, I'm gonna suit up and we're gonna go for a ride. I'm meeting up with Tony's bestie, Ricky, and he's gonna show me some cool roads around here. I'm so excited. All right, we're cruising. I'm in second. Third. Oh, it even has a gas gauge. Cool. I hit the horn instead of the blinker, and now it's too late to turn there. Okay, pulling out onto my first major road. This road's called Gallatin. I left my sister in the dust. I didn't mean to. Sorry, sissy. My sister has lived here for like 7 or 8 years now, and I've visited like multiple times a year, and this place is like, it's always changing, but at the same time, like, these roads feel very familiar. I definitely still need my GPS, but I'll like make a turn and I'll be like, oh yeah, or I'll make a turn and I'll be like, well, that's a new tattoo shop or whatever. Like, it's cool. And I love seeing my sister so happy here. We grew up in Massachusetts and she just always was drawn to Nashville, and now I totally understand why. I mean, I understood why the first year that she lived here, and she's just built such an amazing community for herself, and she's found like the best friend group ever. It's really, really great. It's also strange because I don't see an RPM. I could probably mess with these settings, but I don't want to. But that's usually on my bike when I know when to shift, as I look at the RPM gauge and I know when to shift. And this bike kind of like, it doesn't, I don't ever feel like I need to shift. Maybe sometimes I feel like I need to downshift. I feel it bogging a little bit and then I'll know to downshift, but it's interesting getting used to the feel of a bike like this. I knew it would be. Also, the brakes are very efficient. Justin used to tell me how spongy my back brake is, and I didn't notice because I was used to it, but now I know this one is like very sensitive. Like I was saying, I'm meeting up with Tony's best friend Rick, and he's gonna show me around. I'm really excited to see the roads that he's excited to show me. It's pretty cool. Also, this blinker keeps sticking. Well, not sticking. I mean, I keep forgetting to turn it off. But my bike, I thought that this bike would have the same feature, but my bike, when I turn, especially a hard turn, the blinker goes off. Like it knows that I took the turn, but like, see, it doesn't know that I took this turn. Ricky's here. Hi. How are ya?
Good. How's it going?
Good. I feel good on it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's smooth. Yeah, Mom got her head stuck.
Stuck in a helmet.
Really?
My head hurts so bad.
We're heading out. Ricky's gonna show me all of his favorite roads.
Let's go.
We're off. Love you. Yeah, I ditched the leather jacket. It's a hot one. We're getting away from all the traffic lights. We went through the city. Things are starting to get really beautiful. Ricky just asked me how long I've been riding when we were at the last light, and I didn't know how to answer the question because I took a few years off. If this is the first video of mine that you're watching, then I'll share a little bit about that. So you know, I got my motorcycle license in 2019 or 2020. It was 2020 actually, because the class was all outside because of COVID. So I got my motorcycle license. During that, we were fixing up my bike, so I was riding that a little bit, but most of the time it didn't have a real gas tank on it, and I wasn't really going on roads like this. Then I rode for about a season. Then I got super anxious. I had, you know, other people's fears in my head, and I let it really get to me, and it made it not enjoyable to ride. I was stiff. I was paranoid. So I stopped riding for 2 or 3 years, and I picked it up recently, and I started this channel then.
Oh, that felt so good.
I know, I want to go. The air just shifted and it's 10 degrees cooler right here. I think it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's 2, so it's not really at the start of the day like we wanted it to be, but it the fogginess of the day has burnt off, as my mom would say when we were going to the beach. We would wake up really early for beach days, and we're like, why are we waking up so early to get to the beach when it's not even sunny out? And she's like, well, it's just gonna burn off. I don't know if that's a real thing, but now I'm saying it. I am so grateful for Justin right now. Teaching me how to ride like this. Teaching me how to ride with someone. It's amazing. And I get to experience it because Justin taught me. And while it's weird that that's not Justin up there, it's pretty amazing because I wouldn't be doing this if Justin wasn't always up there teaching me, leading, showing me what to do, showing me how to ride with someone. I'm so grateful. It did.
Let's go.
Let's go.
First stop.
Yeah, first stop. What's next?
So we're gonna take, there's a road that comes down here called Natchez Trace. And Natchez Trace actually is like a 440-mile highway that goes from Tennessee through Alabama, like quickly, and then into Mississippi. And it ends in a little town called Natchez, Mississippi, right on the river.
Cool.
And I've ridden the whole thing. I took like a 3-day trip and rode down and came back up. It's so fun.
3 days? I would have thought it would take longer.
Well, we stayed, we made rules only to stay on the trace. So we stayed like in a cabin, stayed in like a little boutique hotel, came down. But yeah, we did like 200 miles a day. But we did 2 days to get down there, stayed, and then kind of huffed it. Yeah. So no, we did it in 4 days.
Awesome.
But it was so fun. I did it with one other friend. And the cool thing about the trace is there's no commercial vehicles allowed on it.
Oh.
So it's strictly just
trucks.
like no big trucks, none of that. And it's hilly and windy and beautiful. You'll see a lot of like people on bicycles, a lot of people cycle it. A lot of classic cars, like people love to drive their classic cars on it. All of that. So we're gonna take that across the Double Trace Parkway Bridge. Okay. And then into Leiper's Fork.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be sick.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited.
I'm more excited.
All right. See you at the next stop. This road reminds me of Justin's dad. I wonder if he's ever been out here on a motorcycle. What's he waving to? Oh, he told me, okay. This is the bridge ahead of us. Apparently it used to be way more beautiful before they put these fences up, but people were jumping off the bridge, so they had to put the fences up. Wow. Are those cicadas that I hear? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tony's going for a ride with Ricky. Here you go. Oh my god, it's so tight. This would probably be easier if you did it for yourself. But,
Oh! This is tighter than normal. You're right.
Oh, I was just saying.
Oh yeah, I look cool. Oh, it's a nice bike, Ricky. Are riding to the next destination. We're driving in style.
Hello!
See you there!
Leiper's Fork. And my mirror is still flapping in the wind. I try and fix it every chance I get, but I don't really understand how it got loose in the first place. I can imagine it's just screwed in there, but whatever. This one's holding strong.
Here too?
I just moved the block that way.
Yeah. Oh. Smart though.
Oh.
Wicked smart.
Wicked. We just had veggie burgers at, what was that place called?
Fox and Lock.
Right there, Fox and Lock.
Fox and Lock.
Dad?
There's coffee, but they're closed.
Oh, yeah, I want a coffee. Parked in between us. Oh, somebody left their phone. I'm always afraid I'm going to do that. They left their phone. Can you see them? Yeah, I can see them. Heading up the road to a brewery. Oh, Ricky's telling me it's rocky. Go slow on the gravel, everybody. Man, I do love riding on dirt, though. I think the brewery's closed, but we just wanted to check it out. They're following us.
She just makes up words when she, no. You said for and she goes for Vietnams. You said
Like, get 'em out of there.
she just makes up words to describe the whole situation. For Vietnam.
So I was buying one and I said, oh, I'll get two, give one to Chris. You guys want to stop chatting?
Drinks are running.
I love that you live here.
Oh, I love living here.
Locally makes
Now you should live here too. Check this box if Bugsy should move to Tennessee. Check this box if Bugsy should move to Tennessee. Subscribe if Bugsy should move to Tennessee.
Oh.
Check.
Butterfly.
It's like the grandson of Rick.
So I found myself in downtown Franklin, right? Franklin. Downtown Franklin. It's beautiful here. Gorgeous. There's the rest of my family. Got my mom with me. Look at that sunflower thing. Sidewalk snacks. You see that, Dad? Tomatoes, blueberries, strawberries, help yourself. That's adorable. That's cute. That was a strawberry right there.
They're like really wonderful. I went to Brian's A Walk to Remember musical.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Saddest movie ever.
filming, but you're going.
Yeah.
Times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, thank you. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
All right, Ricky and I are heading back to Tony's place. We're gonna take you through downtown. We're gonna take you to Broadway.
Let's go.
Oh, my helmet feels weird. Oh shoot. I didn't buckle my helmet all the way. I gotta tell Ricky. A second ago, I tried to turn off my blinkers and I hit the horn. And Ricky looked back at me like, "You good?" And I was like, "I'm good." Turns out I'm actually not good. I gotta tell him.
You know what's crazy?
What?
We're literally on this road all the way to Broadway.
Amazing!
15 miles on this road.
I have to pull over when we get a chance. I didn't buckle my helmet all the way.
Oh,
Hey, I fixed my helmet. Does that ever happen to you? Ricky said that happened to him. It just, like, I was moving my head and I felt like it just kept getting looser and looser. And then I touched it and I was like, oh, that is not a fully buckled helmet. So my family and I were here on Broadway last night for a show, and then we went out after. You can't just go to a show on Broadway, you gotta hit up some honky tonks, and that's exactly what we did. They call that the Batman building.
Got a horse coming up.
Hi!
All the parked motorcycles on the street right here.
What?
So we would all like park on the street and go to Roberts and like hang out and have a beer.
Awesome.
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, Tony took us to Roberts last night.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I guess green lights don't really mean much. There's still people crossing the road. Have you ever been to Nashville? Have you ever been to Broadway? I would love to hear about your experience. Have you ever taken a motorcycle on Broadway? Are you as crazy as me and Ricky? Chief's is Eric Church's bar. That's where we saw the show last night. We saw Laurie McKenna, a hometown friend. She actually performed at Justin and I's wedding on our front yard. So it was really great to see her right there. And that's the end of Broadway. What did you think? bridge, it's gonna be an awesome view of downtown. I ran over this bridge. Oh wow, look at that. I ran over this bridge last Thanksgiving. I did a 5K turkey trot that started at I did a 5K turkey trot that started at the stadium, and I ran over this bridge. It was awesome. Have you ever been to Nissan Stadium? I've never been, besides just like starting that road race there. I've never been inside the stadium. Let me know if you have. What's it like? I'm used to Patriots Place at Gillette in Foxborough, Massachusetts. In my heart, you can't beat it. Urban Cowboy. We went there the first night we were here. Ricky met my parents, Tony and I. My parents, my sister and I. My sister's name is Tony. Oh, and my blinker's on. My sister's name is Tony and my blinker's on. Nice to meet you. All right, we're getting to the end of our ride here. I want to thank you so much for watching, for joining me on this awesome ride as Ricky leaves me in the dust. That's been happening all day. Especially when I'm talking and like shifting and accelerating. I go a little slower. But oh, and my blinker's on! Oh my god. I have no more things to say about the blinker. But I want to thank you for watching. Normally I film my outros and do it off the bike. Oh, I love this little block here. Gray's, one of my favorite restaurants. If you're into watching adventures, apparently I am gonna do adventures on different bikes other than mine. I have a 82, I have an 83. I get that confused because I have documentation that says 82 and 83, but I have a 1983, I'll say, Yamaha XS650 back home in Massachusetts, and it's been a dream riding this Rebel, and now I want one of my own. But what I'm saying is I'm going to be renting more bikes, I'm going to be riding different bikes, and if you're into watching adventures like these, please click subscribe and join in on the fun. If you're new, introduce yourself in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. This channel's kind of new. I started growing it just under a year ago, and I love it. I'm gonna keep making content. I'm gonna keep switching it up. So please introduce yourself. Let me know what you like or don't like. If you tell me what you don't like, please be kind. But yeah, thanks for being here. Bugsy out. Ricky out. Thank you all. Put him up! Okay, dance party! Note to self. Maybe you can end this video just like fading to black.